remember when you got your Tennessee?
That's on your pool.
Anybody's quite watching yet, but here we are down in Colorado Springs. This is the Fraser Valley Eagles 14U. This will be our final game of this tournament, and against the Monument Rebels. Fraser Valley Eagles in white, Monument Rebels in Fraser Valley Eagles in black, Monument Rebels in white. And good, challenging tournament for these boys. It seems like some of the time they're coming in with energy, and a couple other times they may need a little extra jolt. So let's hope they come in hard and ready to play this last game of the tournament here this evening. It's been a beautiful weekend down here in Colorado Springs, and we haven't had as much sun. Though today the sun peaked out, and I think it was in the 60s, which is crazy this time of year. But excited to see these boys get on the ice and play. I believe we'll have Rich Bobo in goal today, playing the goaltender position there. Great job by both goalies this weekend. Balin played the last two of the games, and this is Bobo's second he'll be playing. Boys coming to the middle of the ice here. We've got DeGarmo, looks like DeGarmo, Vela, and Boone starting up front, with Szymanski and Madsen in the back. It's going to be a good, loud rink going on here. We're getting ready for the puck drop. able to grab it. He's going to go towards the Rebel side of the ice, moving through. DeGarmo chasing down there. Shapansky on the top, looking for the pass coming through. He's able to get it, but goes back in the zone. Rebels pushing back. Madsen chasing it down the corner. Looking for the cross. The Rebels can't get it. They're going to send it behind the net. It's back there. Madsen trying to get control of it. Goes to the middle. Opportunity for the Rebels, but they couldn't maximize on it. Vela trying to get it out. It's sitting in front of the goal a little bit. Moving to the outside. Vela with a stick on it. He's able to control that one. Pops it through to DeGarmo. DeGarmo can't get it out of the zone. Goes back to Shapansky. Shapansky backhands it. Looking for DeGarmo. Goes up to Moon. DeGarmo's got it. He's moving it down the ice. DeGarmo coming towards the middle. Wide, long shot, but dumps it in. We're going to have a line change. Looks like we'll have Kolpa coming in. And at this point, just Vela popped out. Kolpa jumped on. Puck comes outside wide. Kolpa fighting for it. Rebels moving back down the ice. Shapansky taking it into the corner. Thomas skating on fast. DeGarmo still in. Goes wide, comes out of the zone. That's going to be an offsides call. We'll have a face-off near the blue line on the Eagles' side of the ice. Waldo, Thomas, Kolpa, and Kolpa with the face-off. Thomas on the far side, Waldo on the near side. Puck goes back, Shapansky in the back there. No, that's actually McNeil. McNeil whips it behind the goal. Goes around. Looking for Thomas. Thomas. Purdy's also back there. Purdy fighting for it in the corner. Rebels grab the puck, looking for a pass in the middle. Good save there by Bobo. Bouncing around. Bobo's on it again. Bouncing out. Thomas fighting for it. Bobo keeping it out. It's bouncing around the front of the goal. They're trying to get out of there. Goes up to Thomas. Thomas looking for someone to pass to. He's going to take it off the boards. Goes up there to Kolpa. Kolpa getting it through. Kolpa's got a fast break. He gets shoved from behind. And I thought that one should have been a penalty there as he had an opportunity and he was shoved from behind. But no call by the refs. Puck comes through. Good job by Thomas. Putting the pressure on. Comes back up to Thomas. Thomas sends it through. Nobody there. Rebels coming back. Pressure in the puck. Purdy moving it through. Going up. Looking for Thomas. Thomas with a good... Oh no, it's Vela. Pushes it through. Vela skating up there. We're going to have a line change. Thomas still in there. Vela in there. Vela going wide. He's got Thomas in the middle if he needs him. Moon also in. Vela chasing it out. Thomas is going to get out of there. Madsen in. Shapansky on defense. Moon back checking from behind. Good job. He's able to force the pass. It's going to go behind the goal. Madsen chasing it back there. Boys are skating hard. That's what we want to see. Vela's going to take this puck. Brings it towards the middle. He's got Moon. Moon looking for the pass to goal. Oh, good idea as Moon backhanded it to Vela. Just couldn't quite control it there, but we still got it in. Madsen sending it towards the goalie. Comes towards the middle. Vela came off Vela's stick. Rebels coming back the other way. Shapansky putting the pressure on. Rebels dump it in. That's going to go back to Madsen. Madsen skating into the corner. Goes back to Shapansky behind the net. Shapansky looking for the pass. Sends it outside wide to DeGarmo. DeGarmo pops it up to Moon. Moon skating it through. Great catch on that pass. Nails a player who came right in front of him. And DeGarmo skating this one around. Goes outside wide. Shapansky pops it back in. Comes out of the zone. That's going to be an offsides call. And we're going to have a little bit of line change. Kolpa coming in. Change up in the defense. We've got Purdy and McNeil also coming on the ice. Kolpa with the face-off. Bellis in. Waldo in. Puck goes back. Deflected in front of the goal. Fraser able to get it out of the way. Kolpa chasing this one down. Goes outside wide. Purdy's got it. Behind the net. Oh, it comes in front, and that one's at the back of the net, and looks like the Rebels are going to strike first. 10-14 left to go in the first period. Score 1-0. Rebels are up against Fraser Valley Eagles. I think so, yeah. I think your jersey's on backwards. It does show the name. Like they've got, I'm not sure if his line is switching to player. Face off, Bellis, Waldo, and Kolpa pushing through. Waldo getting a stick on it, goes into the Rebels side of the ice. Rebels moving it through, big hit by Kolpa. but not able to get control of the puck. Purdy skating around, getting wide. He slams into the boards. He gets back up. He's got the puck. Moves it up to Waldo. Waldo trying to get it through. Shot back. McNeil skating it down. Comes back to Copa. Copa swats it into the other team's side of the ice. DeGarmo, he's on it. DeGarmo, Moon. Vela coming on. Rebels trying to make a move back the other direction. Fraser putting some good pressure on. He just got the puck bouncing in front of the net a little more than we wanted. And that led to that first goal. 1-0 the score. Moon, Vela, DeGarmo up front. And then the face-off. Puck goes back to Madsen. Madsen whipping it down, looking for DeGarmo, caught by a Rebels player. In the corner there again. Madsen's got it. Trying to move it around. He's got to Moon. Moon skating down. He's got DeGarmo on the far side. If he uses him, he goes to him. Moon skating, or DeGarmo skating it down, brings it towards the middle, sends it, tries to send it through to the middle to Moon, not able to get it there. Moon's got it behind the net. Puck goes wide. Rebels sending it back. It's going to come out of the zone. Szymanski's going to take it easily in the back. Sends it up there to Madsen. Madsen popping it forward to Moon. Moon sending it into the Rebels zone. Rebels can't get it out of there. Moon looking for an opportunity. Backhands high off the goalie and into the netting. We'll have a face-off down on the Rebels side of the ice. Defensive switch up. We've got McNeil and Purdy coming on. DeGarmo, Moon, Vela in the offense. DeGarmo racing down. He's got it in the corner, sending it back to McNeil. McNeil sends it back in. He's going behind the net of the Rebels. Vela chasing it there. DeGarmo looking for it. McNeil waiting if it comes up to the point. And this one's going to come out. Rebels skating it down. McNeil backing up on defense. Pops the player, keeps him out. Good job by McNeil breaking up that play. Moon looking for something here. He's trying to send it down. DeGarmo comes past to them. There's a touch of the puck. Vela on. Vela back checking. Goes back there to McNeil. Puck goes outside. Wide to Purdy. Purdy to Moon. Moon's got DeGarmo. Great pass. Gives to DeGarmo. It's a one-on-one. DeGarmo trying to get past him. And he goes down onto the ice. He was hoping for a tripping call. Bella's in there. Thomas with a shot towards the goal, almost in. And there's some moving around going on, a little chipping. Refs get in there to slow things down. But near goal there, as Thomas came in off the bench, puck came outside wide. Bella was also in there, near opportunity there to equalize. Culpa, Thomas. Refs talking to Vela. We'll see what's going to go on. I don't think anybody's going to the box, at least I hope not. Nope. Thomas, Culpa, and Bellis up front. Culpa trying to get it, goes behind. Comes outside wide. Madsen gets it. Madsen sends it into the middle. Culpa almost knocks it in on a deflection. Thomas pushing for position in front of the goal. There's a big wrestling match there in front of the net. Judah with the back check. Good job moving him off. Puck goes up to Thomas. Thomas lets it go through. Goes back. Pressure on both sides. Rebels fighting back through. Going behind the goal. Thomas is going to go on the wrong far side. Goes to Thomas. He's going to send it through. And this is going to be an icing call. Couldn't quite get it onto a stick of one of our players. And we'll bring that man back to the Fraser side of the ice. Moon, Vela, DeGarmo out on offense. Szymanski and Madsen on 1-0 the score, 6:25 left to go in the first period. Puck goes into the corner. DeGarmo knocking it out. Comes out of the zone. Vela chasing on hard. Putting some pressure. DeGarmo able to grab that. Gets off of his stick. He's got someone to pass to if he can use them. And Rebel's able to grab it, but Shapansky's there. Easily controls it, trying to send it to Moon. Moon looking for someone to pass to. Still on the Fraser side of the ice. They need to get it out of the zone. They go up looking for Vela. Vela's going to race towards it. Icing is waved off. Comes off the boards. Comes out of the zone. Madsen putting a stick on it. Gets a skate on it as well. Stays in the zone. Comes behind the Fraser net to the other side. Shapansky's there. He's going to bump it down to Moon. Moon looking up to Vela. Vela skating it down. Vela, it's a 1-on-3. He's past one. He's past two. Looking for the shot towards the goal. Goalie was able to save it right between. Vela was going for between the legs there, but the goalie was able to close it up. Couldn't get it in the back of the net.
All right, Judah!
Thomas coming on. Bella's coming on. Waldo coming on. Thomas with the face-off. McNeil and Purdy on defense. Puck goes back. Thomas grabs it. Thomas taking it into the corner. Goes around a player, looking for the pass towards the middle. He tries to send it into Waldo. Can't get there. Back check. Fraser gets it back. Goes up to Waldo. Waldo knocking it forward. Gets into the zone. Rebels try to get it out. Thomas grabs it. It's getting knocked around. Goes to the Rebel side of the ice. Rebels setting up. See what they can do. Good job by Bellis. He gets a stick on it. Waldo also. Fraser picking up the pace here, which is really nice as we're down by 1. 4:55 left to go in the first period. Goes up to Waldo. Waldo, he's got Bellis if he can use him. Puck comes across, and an offsides call against the Rebels. We'll have a face-off. Line change. Moon, DeGarmo, Vela coming in. McNeil and Purdy on defense. Moon with the face-off. Puck goes down. Comes back. Vela's got it. Trying to get it out of the corner. It's a fight for it against the boards. Ends up going on the Fraser side of the ice. McNeil there to catch it. He's looking for someone to pass to. Sends it up the boards to Purdy. Gets past him. Goes to a great shot towards the goal. Deflected there by Rich Bobo. Well, far and wide. Rebels taking it in. Looking for the pass towards the middle. Can't get it around. Fraser has got it there. Purdy gets hit with the boards. Vela taking a skate. He's moving it down. He's got a couple players. He goes to DeGarmo. DeGarmo gets caught in the skates of another player. Vela's able to grab it. Comes down. Vela taking it into the corner. Looking to push it towards the middle. He's got DeGarmo there. Comes back to McNeil. McNeil. Can't get him there. Purdy skating this one down. Good job setting it up. Covering up by Ever. DeGarmo's got it back. Goes to a Rebel player. Ever. DeGarmo gets it. Skates it around. He's going to whip it through, and it comes out of the zone. DeGarmo still chasing hard. Great job. Good effort. A lot of energy coming from DeGarmo there, and we have looks like a icing call. Go down to the other side of the ice. Line change. Thomas, Waldo, Kolpa coming in.
All right, Judah, let's go!
Shapansky and Madsen on defense. Thomas with the face-off. Puck goes forward. Rebels trying to control it. Puck goes in the middle. Thomas has got it. He bounced it forward, and goalie's able to get it. Things have been knocking around. Every time the pucks get down there near the goalie, the Rebels team is, and probably some of the Fraser team, putting some kind of little checks and pops on each other. Thomas with the face-off. Kolpa, Waldo in there as well. Shapansky and Madsen on defense. Puck goes back. Great slap shot. Oh, off the post by Kolpa. This one comes out. Shapansky keeping cover. Good back check there by Madsen. Puck goes down. Goes to the middle. Shapansky sends it through to Waldo. Oh, comes off of his stick. Rebels get the puck. They're looking around. Send it to the middle. Gloved by Bobo. Great save. Face off on the far side. Thomas, Kolpa, Waldo. Thomas taking the face off. Waldo on the outside. Kolpa on the inside. Score 1-0, 3:05 left to go in the first period. Puck comes out to the Rebels. Slap shot goes off Copa's skate. Good job. Comes out wide. Thomas skating it down. Is Thomas and Copa. And offsides call, as it looks like Copa just barely crossed the line before Thomas could get there with the puck. Great opportunity there. 2-on-1. Just not quite the right timing. Very close. DeGarmo, Moon, Vela coming out. Moon with the face-off. Shapansky, Madsen on defense. Goes back to Madsen. Madsen looking around. He's going to knock it against the boards. Looking for Vela. Vela skate racing down. Opportunity here. Shot towards the goal. Goes wide. Shapansky on the near side. He takes it. Sends it to the middle. Nobody there. Rebels skating back. Good job by DeGarmo. Hustling. Getting back there. Covering up. DeGarmo skates it down. Brings it to the middle. Can't get it out of the zone before a Rebel player touches it, but ends up going to Moon. Moon moving it out of the zone. Rebels take it back. They chip it down into the corner. Shapansky's there. Knocks it wide. Shapansky knocked into the boards. He's down. Pop back up. Stick on the ice. Vela taking it down the middle. Vela pushes it forward. Trip from behind. No hand up. Knocked around the outside. DeGarmo knocks it backwards. Vela skating behind, looking for it. DeGarmo again. McNeil up here. These guys are getting pretty chippy in there. Good physical hockey. Knocked into the boards. Shot towards the goal, goes wide. Comes out to the outside. Rebels try to send it back in. Whips around. And some extracurricular activity on the middle of the ice. Push from behind. These refs aren't calling anything. If these refs don't control this game, it is going to get absolutely out of control here. Puck goes down. Goes into the corner. Shot towards the goal. Goes behind. Fraser trying to get it out. Goes to the middle. Vela knocks it outside. Rebels take a shot. Shot from behind. Good deflection. We've got Purdy skating it down the middle. Fast break. 1-on-0. He goes back. Oh, and he just misses. Moon on it. Backhands towards the goal. Going through. Bridger's got it in the back. Knocking it back in. Goes outside wide. 50 seconds left to go. Really surprised the refs haven't called any penalties here, even just to slow the game down. But we'll see what happens. I mean, good hard hockey. But the boys are definitely, the heat is rising on both teams. Copa, Waldo, Bellis up front, Shapansky, and Madsen on defense. Puck goes to Waldo. Opportunity there. We've got Madsen. He's going to back up instead of diving in on it. Probably a safe play there. Goes back to Shapansky. Shapansky knocks him forward. Rebels take an opportunity there. Rebels getting it. Slap shot. Nobody get there. Goes outside wide to Copa. Copa can't quite get there before the other player. Madsen chasing it into the corner. Rebels hoping to get it to the middle for a pass. They send it to the middle. Good save by Bobo. Goes outside, back into the corner again, 15 seconds. Fraser, a little bit of miss there as three players let it go between their skates. Rebels send it back to the middle. Fraser moving it down, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, they're going down, shot from way out wide. It's going to be wide of the goal, that's going to be the end of the first period. Good, hard play in hockey. First period of the game, 1-0 the score. And really just somewhat of a fluky goal as the puck was bouncing around in front of the net. And those are the ones that often get scored on. So we'll keep fighting for it. I like the energy that's coming out of this team. Definitely a high intensity game. And we'll see what happens as the boys get tired. See if it makes things get more chippy or if they begin getting worn out by the extracurricular activity. All right, we're going to head the other direction for this period. 14 minutes to go.
Even though you're hanging out with them, you're being good.
All right, boys coming out on the ice. Ridge Bobo on defense. Ref talking to a couple players, the two captains, probably saying, okay guys, this is good hockey, just keep it a little bit light on the extracurriculars in front of the goal. Telling the captains to control the team.
Let's go,
That's what I'm
Fraser!
guessing. We're going to start with DeGarmo, Moon, Vela out on the ice, Purdy and McNeil on defense. Refs still talking to the captains. Captain's going to go and communicate to the rest of the team. Moon with the face-off. All right, here we go. Getting ready to start this second period. Puck is down. It comes back to McNeil. McNeil whipping it forward, looking for DeGarmo. It comes into the Rebels side of the ice. DeGarmo chasing him down. Kolpa's going to be on the other, Vela's on the other side. And a good shot towards the goal, almost there by Moon. McNeil has got it in there. Vela's covering up on defense. He keeps it in the zone, moving it around. He's got opportunity for a shot. Slap shot outside there, goes wide of the goal. Got again, Purdy. Looking for an opportunity. Vela skating this one around, sends it to the middle. Moon's got it, looking for a pass. He's got Vela there, goes wide outside the boards. Vela skating it across. This one's going to come out of the zone. Offside's called. McNeil couldn't quite grab it before it crossed the blue line. Second period starting hot like the first. Defensive line change. Madsen, Shapansky coming on. Oh, it looks like they're not letting the lines change during an offsides face-off. So those guys have come back on. Purdy, McNeil. McNeil's had a great weekend. Rebels skating down. Vela, he's got it. Sending it across, looking for Moon. Moon racing there. He's going to get there first. Oh, he comes off of the stick. Sends it through, looking for DeGarmo. Vela gets a stick on it. Shot way wide by Moon. McNeil there. McNeil, good job keeping it going. He keeps it in the zone. He's got Moon. Moon looking for a chance to shoot. Sends it to the middle. Nobody there. But a Rebels player. Rebel launches it down. Purdy skating this one out. He's got two players coming on. Goes off the goalie. Ridge heads up play there. Goes to DeGarmo. DeGarmo. He's going to skate it past. He gets shot back to the boards. Fighting against the boards. Purdy sends it back in. Vela fighting for it there. Comes back outside. This one's going to go down the ice. And icing call. We'll get a new line in there. Thomas, Kolpa, Bellis coming on in front. Madsen, Shapansky, I believe, will be coming in the back. On defense. Thomas on the near side. Kolpa taking the face off. Bellis on the inside.
Yeah, do it.
Puck goes outside. Kolpa trying to get it. Thomas hacks it back in. Goes to Kolpa. Kolpa shoots it towards the goal. Goalie saves it. Kolpa chasing down. Slap shots towards the goal. Deflected off maybe the post. Comes outside. Bellis can't keep it in. Oh, kept in by Shapansky. Madsen has it now in the back. He's going to flick it forward. Thomas chasing down with some speed. He's going to chase that Rebel player around the goal. He goes back. Thomas there. He steals it from him. Looking for someone to send it to, ends up getting caught by the Rebels player again, who hacks it down. And a fast break here as Madsen comes back. Rebels player going back and forth. And a near deflection off Bobo's mid there, but he's able to get it out of the way. Fighting down by the corner. Get the puck, goes outside. Oh, bouncing in front again. We got to get those out of there. Another shot towards the front. It's bouncing around, covered up by Bobo. That's what we want to see, covering up that puck when it's bouncing out there. Line change. Vela, Moon, DeGarmo coming in.
Right now, Johnny!
Purdy and McNeil on defense. Moon with the face-off. Goes back. DeGarmo has it. Sends it back to Purdy. Goes back through. DeGarmo skating this one down. DeGarmo looking for an opportunity. Gets picked off by the Rebels player. Shot towards goal. Good save by Bobo. We got to get this one out of there. Not try to skate it across. Here it goes down. Vela with some space. Cuts it into the middle. He's got room. He's got two players to help him as he goes up. Coming towards the middle. He's got an opportunity, but can't quite hold it long enough. Goes up to Moon. Moon trying to get it out. Rebels player grabs it. They pass it across. Purdy skating back. Goes easily dumped into the corner. Purdy's going to grab it there. Rebels changing up their lines. Moon sends it down. Hit on DeGarmo in the middle of the ice as he was trying to catch that puck. McNeil sends it through. This one's going to go down. No icing. DeGarmo chasing it down. Good job by DeGarmo. He gets there first. Loses a stick, but he got there and got it out of the way. Moon whips it back around again. Bella looking for it. DeGarmo. He's got Moon in the middle if he can use him. Sends it up top to McNeil. McNeil can't grab it. McNeil gets it good out of the way. Good job by McNeil catching that one. And an offsides call. Great job by McNeil as it came off of his stick right off the bat. Rebels grabbed it, and McNeil able to make a double save as two players were trying to get it down, and McNeil saving the fast break there. Thomas coming in. Thomas with the faceoff. Bellis out there. Waldo out there. Madsen and Shapansky on defense. Goes back to Madsen. Madsen looking for someone to pass to. Sends it up. Thomas pushing for it there. Goes across. We've got Shapansky fighting for it. He sends it back to Thomas. Thomas can't get it into the zone. Goes back to Shapansky. Shapansky whips it back down. Goes to Bellis. Bellis gets this off the stick. Sends it through. Thomas comes off of a Rebels player. Comes off, goes in the middle. Back check by Thomas. Good move by the Rebels player. Shot towards the goal. Covered up by Bobo. 9:41 left to go. 1-0 still the score. In the second period. I was told to make sure you knew that. It's on YouTube. Thomas with the face-off. Kolpa coming on. Bellis and Kolpa. Thomas also up front. Puck goes back. Rebels setting up top. Bellis with the help. Slap shot way wide. Good job. Comes to the middle. Behind the net. Bouncing around the front. Get it out of there. Goes to Kolpa. Kolpa whips it down. He's going to look for somebody there, but that's going to be an icing call. And we'll bring it back down to the other side. Line change for Fraser. 9:20 left to go in the second period. 1-0 the score. Be nice to get Fraser on the board. Even things up here. Vela, DeGarmo, Moon coming on. Puck goes down. Goes out wide. Rebels trying to set it inside. Good job there by McNeil. Knocking it out. Sends it up to Moon. Moon skating it down one-on-one. Let's see what Moon can do. He's taking it wide. He's got Vela across. Goes to Vela. Can't quite control it behind him, but backhands it. Not into the goal. Moon gets there, though. Sends it through. This one's going to come. McNeil keeps it in. Good job, McNeil. Defensively getting back. Purdy. He's on it. Sends it forward. This one's going to go. DeGarmo skating for it. If he can get there, we'll keep the icing out, but it is an icing call. We'll go down to the other side of the ice. Again, Bridger just killing it back there.
Great job, Ever! Come on, Johnny!
Face off on the far side of the ice, Fraser side. Vela, DeGarmo, Moon with the face off. Puck goes out. Rebels set it up. They send it towards the middle, wide of the goal. Purdy skating around behind the net. Rebels get it back. They're going to take it around. Laying down. Dangerous position. Bouncing in front of the goal. Got out wide. Vela trying to get to it. Pushed into the boards by Vela. Goes down. Rebels knock it in. Into the corner. DeGarmo skating it there. Goes outside wide. Vela gets a stick on it. Comes out of the zone. We got Moon. Moon sends it to DeGarmo. DeGarmo skating it down. He gets past two players. Goes easily into the goal. Just a little ahead of him. He was hoping for one more touch on that thing. Couldn't get the last touch. Goalie covers it up.
Come on, Judah!
Line change. Thomas, Kolpa, Waldo coming in. On defense, we've got Shapansky and Madsen. Full line change for the Rebels side. Thomas with the face off. Puck going forward. Thomas chasing in. Comes outside. Shapansky knocks it in. Looking for Waldo. Waldo to Thomas. Thomas. Oh, couldn't quite get it controlled in the middle there. Goes to Waldo. They're fighting against the front of the ice. Goes to Madsen. Madsen throws it down. Looking around. He's got Waldo there. Waldo sending it back around to Kolpa. Kolpa looking for the pass. Middle goes to Thomas. Oh, opportunity there. Just came off the stick roll. Wide open side of the net. Good job there by Shapansky keeping it in. That one goes into the bench. Judah's going to wish he had that one back. As it just came off of his stick wrong. Great pass by Kolpa. Wide open net on that side. Look for another opportunity. 7:45 left to go in the second period. 1-0 the score. Vela, Moon, DeGarmo in. Goes outside, gets wide. Madsen chasing it down. He's got Shapansky behind him, but a couple Rebels players coming on hard. Flicks it down, going for DeGarmo. Gets past the Rebels player. We're going to call no icing. Rebels grabbing it. Pressure from Fraser. Get it to the Rebels player. Good job by Johnny. Johnny gets through. We left a Rebels player. Johnny, two of our players fighting for it. Oh, opportunity there. DeGarmo keeps it in. Trying to bring it towards the middle. Outside against the boards. Rebels trying to move it. They fan on it. Comes into our zone. Rebels coming back the other direction. Kolpa, good job skating from behind. Rebels pushing it forward. Comes behind the net. Players down on the ice. It's coming outside. Waldo can't get it out of the zone. Dumped on the far side. McNeil chasing it down. Bellis is there. Goes back behind the net. Rebels chasing it. Kolpa also chasing it there. Goes from behind. Fighting for it in the corner. Comes outside. Backhand. Good grab as Bobo was watching that one. And a little scary, not a hard shot, but just a sneaky little backhand. And Bobo was on top of it. Grabbed it with his glove. Face off. Moon. Vela. DeGarmo coming on. They're not letting the defense change. Maybe that's how, I don't know the rule here. Must be that the defense can't change when it's a face-off. Oh, good job by Johnny. Johnny opportunity here. He shoots it. Goalie able to save it, but it's down on the ice. Goalie, the ref blew the whistle. It wasn't coming up, but that's okay. Nobody was there anyway. New line coming off on the defense. Madsen and Shapansky. Vela, Moon, DeGarmo still on there. Face off. Vela on the near side. Puck goes back to the Rebels. Rebels trying to move it around. Pressure by Moon. Comes out wide. Shapansky keeps it in. Gets knocked on the ice. Comes back. They're fighting for it. Puck goes outside wide. No icing call. Vela chases it down. He's going to have it behind. He's going to dump it through to Moon. Moon brings it to the middle. Looking for someone to pass to. He's got DeGarmo. Sends it to DeGarmo. DeGarmo sends it across. Looking for Vela. Vela going down. Into the corner. Rebels are there. Vela gets it. He sends it to DeGarmo, but gets hit out by a Rebels player. And that would have been a beautiful pass play. Easy grab there.
Johnny, go, baby!
To Vela. Vela skating it down. Back and forth. Offsides call. That was a close one. Thomas, Kolpa, Mellis coming on the ice. Madsen and Shapansky still in defense.
Let's go, Judah!
Thomas with the face-off. Puck is down, knocked out wide. Madsen launching it in, goes for Kolpa. Thomas chasing it into the corner. Copa, get a stick on it. Good job. Thomas tries to backhand it. Nobody there. Rebels chase it around. Goes to Thomas. Thomas off the Rebels skate. Thomas swats at it. Rebels pushing it down. Goes into our zone. Shapansky whipping it back up. Pushes back the other direction and into the bench of the Rebels team. We'll have a face-off in the middle of the ice.
Come on, Jay!
Thomas, Copa, Bellis still on. Line change on the back. McNeil and Purdy. Thomas with the face-off. Puck goes forward. Thomas swatting at it. Bellis swatting at it. Goes back to McNeil. McNeil chasing this one down. He's going to whip it around the corner. Looking for Purdy. Purdy sends it back to McNeil. It's going to go up to Bellis. Bellis skating through. Sends it through to Thomas. Missed grab. It goes to Purdy. Purdy launches it down. Rebels able to touch it. We've got 3 Fraser players pushing on. And we keep it in. But Rebels able to grab it. And they're moving back the other direction now. Thomas, Copa fighting for it. Copa cuts back. It's a little shoulder into a player. Purdy sends it up to McNeil. McNeil looking for someone to pass to. Rebel player getting in the way. Bellis sends it forward. Thomas skates it down. He moves it back and forth. Comes off the stick. Bellis going forward again. Rebel player coming. 3 players to get past. Copa gets to it easily. Copa looking for the hit, and that was... Rebels still have it. Into the corner. They're fighting for it. Goes to Thomas. Thomas. Rebels fighting from behind. Good back check by the Rebels. Thomas whips it through. Not out of the zone, though. Whipping it down. Good hit there by... We've got something going on here. Looks like a penalty, maybe a cross check by Purdy in the back. And so this will be our first penalty of the game. 3:39 left to go in the second period. 1-1 the score. We'll have a power play for the Monument Rebels. We'll bring Shapansky, Madsen on in defense, and Vela and DeGarmo on offense. Looking for the power play kill here. DeGarmo with the face-off. Puck is down. Comes out, goes back to the Rebels. Rebels trying to set it up front. Johnny, good pressure there. Puckson sitting in front. Good job. Madsen knocks it outside wide. Madsen cuts it behind. Looking for someone to pass to. He's got DeGarmo if he can get it around the corner. They're fighting for it. Vela in to help. He's going to whip it all the way around the other direction. Great job. Gets it out of the zone. Rebels able to grab it. Fraser setting up. More pressure on. Almost an offsides call. They didn't get it across the line. I guess it would have been. Coming back. Sets up. Fans on it. Pass to the middle. Oh, open net, but they couldn't do it. Slap shot missed. Coming up to Vela. Vela flicks it forward. Can't get it out of the zone. Rebels shoot at it off of Johnny's stick, high above the goal. Pushing it through. DeGarmo launching it forward, captured by the body of the Rebels player, sends it back in. Oh man, good opportunity there as they passed it across and just missed the contact on that pass. We got up to DeGarmo. DeGarmo skating forward. We got a one-on-one. Vela's coming on from behind. Oh, he gets it off of his stick, but Vela's still going to be there if he can get the pass through. We've got 2 or 3 Rebels players. They try to get it out. They're going to skate it now. Defense moving back with the one player who's coming in. They dump it in. They're going to get a line change. 33 seconds left to go in this power play. Fraser moving it forward. Goes up to Owen. DeGarmo tries to flick it forward. Plays it safe. Oh, and the Rebels lost the puck. Johnny, big hit in the middle. Rebels skating it back and forth, trying to get it in. Oh, and they get through there. I don't know how he got through. We have 2 Fraser players on him and able to backhand it to the corner of the net. Just past the goalie with 13 seconds left to go into power play. So that'll finish the power play. 2-1 the score. Rebels up. 1:52 left to go in the second period. Thomas, Bellis, Waldo coming out on the ice. Thomas with the face-off. Purdy and McNeil on defense. Puck goes down. Shot towards the goal. Good job by Ridge, just grabbing it. Face off down on the Fraser side of the ice. Thomas taking the face off. Puck down. Goes back. Bella's able to get it. Thomas fighting for it. Goes back around the corner. Purdy chasing it down, as well as Waldo. Waldo can't get a stick on it. Thomas skating it down. Trying to bounce it around. Comes back through. Waldo moving it forward. Rebels able to get it. Player falls down. Thomas gets a stick on it. Sends it into the corner. He's going to skate it behind the net. Get past one player. Moving down. Gets past two. He's skating. He's got some speed. Rebels able to grab it and move it through. Good hustle back there by the offense. Backhanded in. Shot towards the goal. Very wide. Bellis chasing it down. Comes up top. Waldo going to take it out of the zone. He's got Thomas. He'll get it. Waldo skating down. Thomas going faster. Thomas going to get there. Can he move it? Can't get it under the net. Oh, it's in the open. There. Little movement going on there. These players are getting knocked around. Looks like they're going to throw Bellis off. Couldn't tell who instigated or what was going on. But seems like the refs are calling half the extracurricular activities, but not the others. Thomas up there, trying to figure out what's going on. We'll have another power play. Looks like actually they put two players in, one from each team, so no power play, 5 aside still. 51 seconds left to go. Oh, yeah, 51 seconds left to go in the second period. 2-1 the score. Fraser down. Moon, Bella, DeGarmo up front, Purdy and McNeil in the back. Puck goes back to the Rebels. Rebels trying to knock it through. Comes outside, DeGarmo pushing it around. Stays in the zone. Bella able to knock it in, backhand, can't keep it there. Purdy sends it over to DeGarmo. DeGarmo flicks it down into the corner. Fraser skating on hard. Comes outside wide. Not able to get it there. Good hustle back by Purdy. Good back check. And comes. Bella skating back the other direction. And there's going to be a penalty coming here. And he's in the back of the net. We shot 6.5 seconds left to go in the second period. And Bella equalizes it. The ref had the hand up for the penalty on the backside. That'll obviously clear the penalty. We'll take the goal. This is a tight game as we move soon into this third period. 2-2 the score. Rebels versus Fraser Valley Eagles.
Come on, baby!
Bella, DeGarmo, Moon at the front. In the back, we've got Purdy and McNeil.
That's your brother.
Moon taking the face off. 1:15 left to go in the penalty, but there's 2 players, one from each team in the box, so it's not hurting the numbers. But Bellis is out for the next minute and a half, minute and 15.
Go, Johnny, go.
Shot towards the goal. Ridge knocking it off. Big slam into the boards, and that one is going to be a penalty, I believe. Maybe not. Oh, it looks like not. I was afraid it might have been a boarding call, but I think he was just good enough there. Big hit into the boards right at the buzzer, and the boys come off for the break. Yeah, it should be 2-2. Hopefully they just haven't put it up yet. It better be 2-2 because that one was for sure in the back of the net. I got it on camera and I saw them face off.
Somebody will complain.
All right, as we start this third period, we're going to have one more minute of Bellis in the box, as well as one of their players. And we'll see if these boys can pull it through and get some more pucks in the back of the net to bring Fraser ahead. It's been a very tight game, very physical game. It's nice to see. I would say nobody's played soft. Good hard skating out there, dogging it on both sides of the ice. 14 minutes left to go for this last period. Fraser team taking their time to get the rest they need. Rebels already out on the ice. All right. Vela, DeGarmo, Moon, starting up front. Madsen and Shapansky starting on defense. Moon to face off. Third period, 2-2 the score. Puck is down, goes back. Shapansky sends it through to Vela. Vela skating it down. He's got a little space. Dumps it in. He's got Moon looking on the far side. Vela also skating to it. He gets it to Moon. Moon looking for someone to pass to. Sends it back. Hoping to get Vela back there. Vela skating it through. DeGarmo, he gets it. Sends it through. Shapansky's going to be waiting on the point, but he's going to have to catch it, and he does. He keeps it in the zone. Oh, it comes out. Good job by Moon. And offsides call there.
Come on, Owen!
The Wi-Fi. Yeah, especially up like this is nice.
The guy that usually runs best.
Let's go, Judah! Come on,
Goes back to Purdy. Purdy sending it through, looking for Thomas. Thomas gets a stick on it. Oh, comes outside. McNeil, good job, gets it into skates. Good defense by McNeil there as he just had one player. He had one other player down there. Pocket towards the front. Get it out of there, boys. Goes back towards the middle, behind the net. Waldo trying to send it in. Thomas going for it. Still gets in into the corner. Pushing it down. Covered up by Bobo. Face-off down on the Fraser side of the ice. Looks like Culpa taking the face-off. Thomas and Waldo on the wings. McNeil. And Purdy on defense. Goes back to Purdy. Purdy slapping it forward. Hoping to get through. Comes to the middle. Good nick there by Waldo. Skate it forward. Culpa trying to send it forward. Goes out to the Rebels. 2-on-2. Rebels send it across. Can't get the pass on. Purdy, good pressure there. Goes to Waldo. Waldo can't get it off. Goes back behind the net.
Get it out!
McNeil chasing it out there. He gets nailed. Nails another player. Going for it. Hook down. Pushed from behind. Down on the ice. They're slapping for it. Thomas skates it around. Thomas looking for somewhere to go. He's going to skate it down. He's got some speed. Thomas moving down. He's got moving past one player, too. Gets caught up by a Rebels player. They take it away from him. Rebels coming back down the other direction. Send it to the middle. Nobody there. Waldo gets it behind the net. Purdy sends it out. Thomas grabs it. Thomas skating down. Can't get it out of the zone. Goes back into the corner. Culpa. He's got this one on top. Sends it across. Looking for somebody there. Vela comes on. DeGarmo tripping on his skates. Goes back down. Rebels trying to make a play here. Send it to the middle. Backhand. Nobody there. Missed the hit. Here we go. DeGarmo skating down. DeGarmo.
Go, Owen, go! Owen, go, baby!
DeGarmo fighting for it against the boards, trying to get into the zone. Guys pushing around. Vela, he gets it. Pushes it across. Goes into the Rebel zone. Swatted through. This one's going to come back. Goes to Moon. Moon whips it in. Vela chasing hard. DeGarmo also chasing on the far side. comes against the boards. Nobody's there on defense. And this one's going to go wide and into the corner. Again, deflected out. And those ones are scared me. DeGarmo's here. DeGarmo moving through. Great little move. Gets across. If he can see someone to pass to, goes to Vela. Vela slap shot towards the goalie, deflected by a Rebels player off of their bodies. Johnny sends it back in. DeGarmo, great one touch. Goalie able to cover it up. That was an incredible pass, an incredible touch. But the goalie able to lock it between his legs. And that'll be a face-off down there on that side of the ice. 10:39 left to go. Third period. 2-2 the score. Good hot game. Moon with a face-off. No, DeGarmo with a face-off. Vela on the far side. Moon on the near side, or DeGarmo on the near side. Shapansky and Madsen on defense. Puck goes back. Johnny, Vela keeps it in. Pushing it down the boards. Rebels take an opportunity here. Good job by Shapansky. He gets a stick on it. Keeps it in. Vela skating with it. Oh, can't get it out of the zone. Rebels trying to swat it towards the middle. Goes to a Rebels player. Rebels looking for another chance. Deflects it high. Good job by Hervey getting his glove on it. Moves it through.
Go, Johnny, go, baby.
Johnny Vela pushes it up to DeGarmo. DeGarmo to Moon. Moon's got it. 1-on-2. He's going to shoot from wide. Deflected down by a Rebels player. Goes to Vela. Vela skates it around. Vela looking to the middle. Bounces up high. Not able to keep it in. Madsen's going to slow this one down. Get everybody on sides. Goes to DeGarmo. DeGarmo. Oh, back to the middle, ends up going to a Rebels player. Rebels skating down. They dump it in. Rebels are making a line change. Fraser able to get there. Shapansky, he's on it. Sends it into the corner.
Let's go, Kai.
Gets it to Kai. Moon trying to get it out there. Goes behind the net. Vela skating on hard. Rebels able to keep it. Behind the net. Whips around. Rebels send it to the middle. Good job. Here we've got Madsen is skating this one down. He brings it back, whips it back across to the other side, goes over to Moon. Moon, he's got time. He goes up to Vela. Vela takes it back, sends it up to Madsen. Madsen looking for someone to pass to. He's going to send it across to Moon. Moon, he brings it into the zone. He's going to dump it down, looking for DeGarmo on the other side. DeGarmo's there. We're going to get a line change for some of the boys. Vela coming off, Waldo coming on. Send it across, off Waldo's skate. Waldo running around. Need McNeil in on defense. Moon still in. Goes to the middle. Rebels skating it out. Good job there by Moon defensively as he back-checked the player coming in. Purdy sends it across to McNeil. McNeil sends it through, deflected off a Rebels player, but Purdy's there. Purdy's skating it down. Goes to Moon. Moon knocks it out of the zone. Waldo putting some pressure on. Rebels skating it down. Able to be controlled by Fraser. Fraser sending it out. Can't get it out of the zone. Purdy swatting at it. High shot towards Bobo. Bobo grabs it with his glove. He's going to hold it. We're going to have a face-off and a bit of a line change here. Bellis, Kolpa, and Waldo up front. Thomas also coming in for Waldo. So Thomas, Bellis, and Kolpa up front. McNeil and Purdy in defense. That goes back to Rebels. Rebels sending it around. Thomas gets a stick on it. Sends it forward. Bellis skating down. He's got Kolpa if he can use him. Sends it across. He looked for the pass. Couldn't get there. Sends it through. Goes to Kolpa. Kolpa with a shot. Great save by the goalie. Thomas trying to get it on it. Thomas puts it through. Kolpa falls. This one, Bellis trying to keep it in. It comes out of the zone. They're fighting for it against the boards. Thomas also in there. Fighting for it. Pushing it against the boards there. Goes outside wide. Kolpa chasing it down. Comes to a Rebels player. Thomas back checking from behind. Putting a shoulder on the player and getting him out of play. Oh my goodness. Opportunity there for the Rebels. They had an open net on the side.
Judah, go, Judah! Oh!
Kolpa down on the ice again. Purdy flicks it from the other side, looking for Bellis. Bellis coming in, checked from behind. McNeil brings it down. Good job as McNeil brings it across into the blue line. Thomas covering up on defense. They're going to have a line change, moving it the other direction. Madsen and McNeil. Rebels looking for an opportunity. Send it to the middle. Oh, there were two players there. Nobody covering them. And thankfully, the Rebels couldn't get a stick on that puck, but they were wide open. Opportunity here. We've got DeGarmo. He flicks it forward. Owen DeGarmo with an opportunity by himself. Oh my goodness, that goalie is on fire. Looks like DeGarmo tried to go between his legs, and the goalie able to cover up again. 2-2 the score. 6:46 left to go in the third period. Moon, the faceoff. DeGarmo and Vela also in there. Puck goes back to the Rebels. Moon pushing on. Comes outside wide. Vela gets on it. Comes outside. Vela swats at it. Goes high and over the top. Rebels try to get in the corner. Shapansky keeps it in. Sends it down. Looking for DeGarmo. Shapansky leads past him. Vela's there. Vela taking his time. Flicks it across. Looking for Moon. Moon comes off of the stick, but Madsen's there. Rebel player gets the stick on it, moving it down. They got some space in the middle. Good job there by Madsen. Puck goes down behind the Fraser goal. Shapansky chasing it down there. Rebels end up with it, send it towards the middle, and DeGarmo skating this one down. He's got a couple players, sends it across to Moon. Moon skating it through, sends it high. This is going to go up and high against the boards. Madsen's there. Flicks it back the other direction. Moon's got it, goes behind in front of the goal. Rebels able to control that one. Shapansky coming back on defense. Rebels pushing through. Madsen with some pressure. Shapansky and Vela chasing it behind. Shapansky gets it. He's going to whip it around. Looking for DeGarmo. DeGarmo flicks it to the middle, hoping for a Fraser player. Gets to a Rebels player. Shot high and wide.
Come on, Kai. All the way, babe.
Working it down, gets to the neutral zone. Sending it through, we've got Vela. Vela trying to skate it down, gets caught up by a Rebels player. Madsen flicks it through, goes to the Rebels side of the ice. 5:14 left to go in this third period. Madsen sends it across, looking for Purdy. Purdy has to chase this one down. Sends it back to Madsen. Madsen sends it to Vela. Vela flicks it forward, goes to a Rebels player, and into the netting. Thomas on. Vela still on, looks like he'll be coming off. Copa on, Waldo on. Thomas taking the face off.
Come on, Judah, let's go! Let's go, Judah! Go on in, buddy!
McNeil and Purdy on defense. Goes up, Waldo moves it forward.
Waldo!
Copa swats at it, gets it forward. Copa, opportunity here. He sends it, oh my goodness, almost another chance. The hole was open that time in between the goalie's legs, and it just ended up hitting the pads. Thomas putting the pressure on. Puck goes down the Fraser side of the ice. Flicked around the corner. Purdy skating this one down. Good deflection there by defense off the skating against the man. Fraser players bumping into each other a little bit. Rebels reset. 4:16 left to play. Puck coming around the outside. Rebels pass it to the middle. And oh my goodness, we have got to cover up that open player to the front. That was another very close goal. Chance. Open net. Waldo skating down. Line change. Defensive player falls to the ice. Shapansky, good job keeping the pressure out wide. Bobo covers up. 3:51 left to go. A couple very close opportunities right in front of the net there as we've left players wide open. We need to get our bodies on those players and push them out of the way. One of those is going to go in if we keep giving them those opportunities. We've got Vela, DeGarmo, and Moon. DeGarmo face-off goes back to Madsen. Madsen up to Moon. Goes back to Madsen in the corner. This one's going to go around to Shapansky. Shapansky flips it back to Madsen. Moon, he's got it. Looking for someone to pass it to. He's trying to send it to Vela. Comes outside of the zone now. Vela chasing it down. Rebels take it in. Shot towards the goal. Deflected wide. Purdy sends it through.
How do you get to it?
It's behind the ice.
Yes.
Rebels try to send it in. Now they got a chance, but Rebels keep it in the zone. Gotta get it out of there.
Get it out, get it out.
Purdy chasing this one down the far side. Rebels whip it towards the zone. Good leg save by Vela. Rebels get it again.
Get it out.
Saved by Bobo. up top. Rebels still have it in the zone. Vela touches it. Vela skates it out. He's got a couple players. He's got some speed. He's got one player. Oh, he gets hung up a little bit. He's going to skate it around. He's got a couple players on the far side. He's got DeGarmo and Moon. Vela circling around and sends it over there to Szczepanski. Szczepanski shoots it wide. Almost a deflection down by DeGarmo. DeGarmo sends it inside. Slapped by Vela. Stick's broken for somebody. And hit onto the ice. I think it was unintentional, but that's going to be a power play for the Rebels, as Johnny totally took a player out as he came around the corner. We'll see what happens. Well, White's going in. I thought it was Vela. But Vela's hit must have just been a defensive play, and then maybe it was the retaliatory play by the Rebels player. And so we've got a power play here for Fraser. 2:35 left to go in this game, and it's a tight game. Oh, they're sending both of them in. So Johnny, Vela in the box, one of their players in the box. So we'll still have 5-on-5 hockey. Vela out for all but the last 35 seconds of this game. All right, Moon, Kolpa, DeGarmo coming in, Purdy and Szczepanski in defense. Moon with the face-off. Good stick grab by the Rebels. Goes back there, Purdy, good defense, able to get it out. They had a chance there. Kolpa skating it down, looking for DeGarmo, gets just past his stick, goes through. DeGarmo pushes it forward. He's got Kolpa if he can get it to him. Here we go. Kolpa, opportunity here. Kolpa skating it down, sends it towards the net, deflected wide, goes outside. DeGarmo flicks it back to Purdy. Purdy sends it up to DeGarmo. DeGarmo sending it down to Moon. Moon looking to the middle, goes to DeGarmo. Puck goes high. DeGarmo's got it. He moves it around, shoots it towards the goal. No room there. He did have Kolpa on the far side. Face-off. 1:53 left to go in the game. 2-2 the score. Third period. Moon for face-off. Kolpa, DeGarmo still in. Szczepanski and Purdy on defense. Puck in. Rebels moving it down. They move it out of their zone into the neutral zone, bring it into the Fraser zone on the ice. They dump it in. And that one gets a weird bounce off the boards, and it's sitting there wide, and oh my goodness! Just bounced out. Deflected in front of the goal. And the Rebels were there, and they did not get it out of there. That is a really hard goal to lose, to be honest. That was not a difficult play there. We have got to be cleaner in front of our net. All right, 1:42 left to go. Waldo, Bellis, Thomas up front. Szczepanski and McNeil in the back. Puck goes forward. Thomas pushing on. Thomas pushes it through. Goes to Waldo. Waldo skating it forward. Comes off his stick. Comes through. Szczepanski pushing, goes the other direction. McNeil into the corner. Not sure what the call was there, but maybe an offsides call. 1:18 left to go. Moon, DeGarmo, Kolpa up front. Szczepanski and Purdy on defense. 1:18 left to go. Fraser has to get one in the back of the net if we want to equalize this thing. DeGarmo sends it back to Szczepanski. Szczepanski across to Purdy. Purdy sends it in, dumps it for Kolpa. Kolpa's going to get there. He's hoping to get it to somebody. Goes back, can't get it to Purdy, and so the Rebels are going to move it the other direction. Rebels dump it into the corner. 1 minute left to go. Rebels get there. Send it towards the goal. Good save by Bobo. Flicked up high. Kolpa tries to get it out. Sent back in by the Rebels players. Shapansky sends it around, looking for DeGarmo. DeGarmo knocking it forward. Gets it out of the zone. Goes to Kolpa. Kolpa fighting for it against the boards there. Goes to DeGarmo. DeGarmo skates it down. Comes out of the zone. Shapansky flicks it forward. Goes for DeGarmo. DeGarmo looking across. Where's he going to pass to? Skates it into the zone. He's got Moon. Moon brings it to the middle. Moon across to Kolpa. Just wide of his stick. Can't get back. 17 seconds left to go. 10 seconds. Chipped into the middle. Nobody there. Good job. We've got Moon. He's seeing it down. Deflected wide. Nobody. Oh, no deflection. That was a disappointing ending to the game. Super disappointing. The boys skated really hard, and to be honest, some goals that should not have gone in. We've got to clear the puck. When we go up to Canada, we have to clear the puck from in front of that goal. I love the energy. I love the hard work by the players. We just did not play clean in front of the net. Or else that would have been our game. All right, good job, boys. Great weekend. Sometimes a game or a weekend like that is great going into a pretty high excitement week up here in Canada. And so hopefully they can take some of the things they learned this weekend and see if they can sharpen some of those things up before heading up to Canada this coming week. All right, that's it for here.